All right, welcome back to another episode of the Rough Rigs SuperCoach. If you're watching, not listening, Will looks a bit different this week. He looks like a winner.
A lot more handsome.
We've brought him back. Marco's back and he's on the show for this week, so welcome back, Marco.
Thanks, guys.
We're on a bit of a time restriction, so we won't, fuck about this week. We'll go through the scores straight away because I don't want to talk about it, and on your end, you'd want to talk about it.
Yeah, well, I scored 1374. Looking at it right now, I actually forgot my score last week, but yeah, not too bad.
That's a big score.
Yeah,
considering
not too bad.
all the injuries and key players.
Oh, definitely, yeah. I mean, this whole week, let's have a look. So Riley Smith, he got 55 points, solid. Terrell May, 80. Payne Haas, 73. Aaron Clark, 78. Can't go wrong with those boys.
How good was Aaron Clark against the Sharks?
Mate, he's so good.
He killed us.
So I brought him in, 3 or 4 weeks ago, and ever since he's been like 70 plus.
Just 70 every week.
He's just a base stat machine.
No tries, no try assists. No. Just fucking great.
And then, on my second row, I had Tino, Katoa, Olakau'atu. Look, Tino, 51 points.
Solid.
Nothing wrong with that. Katoa and Olakau'atu, 94 and 115. Fuck. Mate, Olakau'atu, he's kicking. He's kicking now. Yeah.
Well, they're using him better. I feel like Manly are actually using him closer to the line.
Yeah. Big time, yeah.
He was used as a decoy runner, and I don't get why you're using a bloke 6'6".
Yep.
Built like a brick shit house as a decoy.
Yeah. Well, he looks like he cares more a little bit. I don't know. I just feel like there's a bit more venom in his runs. Like
bit more bite and more passion.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Shot.
You're right though.
Yeah. And who else do I have? Kikau, 78. That was a very up and down game.
Yeah,
Sinbin and then the try. Like, fuck me. Look, bloody Kikau.
Let's just a bit of context. Marco was talking shit earlier in the day or maybe the day before because my team was falling apart. Iro Peck, Tamale Leg.
Demise.
Fucking, the demise is coming. And when I saw Kikau go to the bin, I reminded Marco that he's in the bin.
Mm-hmm.
So then about 25 minutes later, whenever he scored, Marco reminded me that he just scored.
Dry time, Mickey, dry time.
So, yeah, it backfired on me, but I'm happy for you.
Look, honestly, like I want to get rid of him soon for Koloamatangi. Yeah. I don't have him. Everyone else has him.
Yeah, he's not getting picked for Origin. I don't get what everyone was thinking with that. That was a weird one. But
well, I mean, his past few weeks he's been great, but I mean, they had Stefano, like you said, in the camp originally.
He was already there pre-season too. He was already in that Blue Mountains bullshit that they were doing. Anyways,
my halves and 5'8", so I've got Hines, Cleary, 48 and 60.
Beautiful. Solid.
Yeah, Munster 60 as well.
Yep.
Dillbags, 19. I'm going to get rid of him this week. He can piss off. Mate, he's been shit. Absolute dog shit.
Lovely.
Mate, my centre wingers, I love it.
Yep.
I'm fine with 105 points. Mate,
every week.
Same as you, I was thinking about captain. I went vice captain. I didn't pull the trigger, but look, you can't go wrong with him.
He's just a try-scoring menace.
He just scores.
He's so good.
Him and Iro.
Oh, dude. Rest in peace.
I know. Well, I had Iro as well, but yeah.
Considering he only played half of footy, 40 points, no tries.
Yeah.
Fuck me.
He's got a try.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah,
he got the try.
But in saying that, he would have got like 60, 70 points.
He would have got...
Probably, yeah.
He was our only attacking threat that night because he was up against Kurt Capewell.
It's pretty crazy. He scored 9 games in a row to start the season.
For a centre, I think it's first time ever.
Yeah.
A centre or any player has scored 9 straight.
Yeah. That's insane. From a centre, yeah.
He even beat that Ken Mamalo. I thought Ken Mamalo would have had like a 10-game record.
Yeah.
Remember back in like 2017 when he was just taking the piss for the Warriors? Like every week it felt like he was scoring.
Yep. No.
Similar to that, but a centre.
That's like AJ at the moment.
Yeah.
201 now?
201 tries. Crazy. He'll beat the record.
He's like, 11 tries ahead.
He's got 2 more years of Latrell just feeding him fucking easy pills.
Yep.
But piss easy.
Anyways, so the rest, Dylan Lucas, look.
Solid.
Yeah, he's
nice
a keeper
player.
all year. Yep. Garrick, Garrick's... I'm happy to hold all year, honestly. Like, he's fine. Like, he's averaging 71 points. I get that maybe his base is not as good as other guys, but, Manly can score. He'll kick you conversions. And, when he's on, he's on.
Yep.
Like, he's got that ton in him.
Yep.
At any given moment. So,
yep, he's good for it.
Then the rest, I got Toya, Billy Smith. I'll eventually get rid of Toya this week for Teddy.
Yep.
And
Toya at 600k is juicy for a trade.
It's
always nice to see that.
Same with Iro now because Iro's out for a long time, so he's 710k.
Well, he's not coming back to the last round before the finals if we make it, which fucking stress.
Exactly.
Stress.
Fullbacks, Drinkwater, done well, can't go wrong. Fletcher Sharp, mate, I'm loving it. He's playing fullback this week.
Thank God.
I might chuck the VC on him. I
will look into it, but he's the only... Him and Lucas seem to be the only 2 Knights players that anyone will touch.
Exactly.
Maybe Gagai now because he might goal kick.
Mazu looked good.
Yeah, true.
He actually looked good, yeah.
But the thing is, they don't score points.
No.
It's only Sharp in support.
Yeah.
All their points are coming from support play.
Exactly.
It's not
exactly.
like
Yeah.
a offensive set.
Well, I said before, I think Sharp is the player that Ponga should be for them.
100%.
Always supporting, but I know he's been playing with injury this whole year apparently, but I don't know, it just doesn't look interested.
I agree.
Yeah.
Bro, like everyone's playing with an injury. Drinkwater will have a niggle.
Yeah.
Gutho will have a sore hip. Like everyone's playing with something.
Yeah.
So I don't really like the excuse unless it's like a proper injury listed on the list. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Everyone's hurt.
We'll see. We'll
It's
see
round
with him.
14. Everyone's sore, busted, hurt.
Exactly.
Like,
Well, look at Tino. He played the next game after Origin with a fucking one eye.
half his eyeball.
Literally, yeah.
So,
And then the last one's Gutho. I mean, he's going to go eventually next week for Pappenhausen. That's my plan.
yeah, I think that's the big plan for most people.
Yeah, so I definitely want Drinkwater, Pappenhausen, Teddy as my fullbacks from next week on.
Yep. Nice.
So,
Massive score from you. We'll go to my abysmal fucking score.
Oh, you done well. Only 300 points less.
I mean, look, hear me out. I may have dropped 6,000 spots.
Yeah, I know, but you're still top 10K. It's fine.
But I had the worst possible week when it came to injuries and just fuckery
Yeah.
possible.
Yeah.
So Simpkin, he went off.
Yep.
Fucking for a period of time.
Yep.
He only scored 18. I don't care. He was a risk I was willing to take to make some money. T May 80. P Haas 73. Hamish Short 43. He's been solid just every week. 40,
He's good.
50.
I like Hamish.
I'll take it.
Yeah.
Kalamatangi, as you spoke about, 119.
Must have.
Thank you.
Must have.
Dylan Lucas 70, as we spoke about. Tino Fasumalaoui 51. Now Zach Hosking 61. He's been awesome.
Was that all in base?
Yeah.
That's
Oh
good.
no, he scored one. He scored one.
Okay.
He did
Okay.
score.
Yeah.
But I just picked him over Horsburgh because
Yeah.
I thought Horsburgh was 100% getting selected for Queensland. But
Yeah.
it hasn't backfired. But like, it's a bit shocking still
Yeah.
that he's not going to be.
Yeah, I know. I mean, we all thought that
Yeah.
Horsburgh will be in. I thought for sure. I got rid of Horsburgh like maybe 5-6 weeks ago.
Yeah,
And
thinking he was going to get selected.
yeah, exactly. But
Crazy.
Yeah.
Billy Slater's a weirdo.
Yeah.
Aaron Clark, just an absolute unit, 78.
So solid.
Cleary and Hines, as we spoke about, 60 and 48. I'm okay with that. If Hines gets a 50 every week playing that poorly,
Yep.
he wasn't the reason we lost, may I add. But if he has a down night with 48, I was stoked to see 48.
Yeah,
I'll
exactly.
tell you that for
Exactly.
free.
Well, I think the halfback position.
It's so
I
dead.
don't want to waste my trades there because
No.
Cleary and Hines to me are also in keepers. But
Yeah.
in saying that, I get the merit of getting like some pods like Katoa, DCE now because he's not selected.
Yeah.
I totally get that, but after Origin for the run home, you would definitely want Cleary.
100%. He's
And
just going to get
he'll start kicking in, and Hines will get you at least 70 points in most given weeks.
Yeah.
like
they played that poor and he got 50. I was stoked. I thought he was going to be on 30.
Yeah.
So
no, exactly.
I was stoked when I saw it.
Exactly.
As we spoke about, Herbie Farmworth, 105.
So good.
Now, I captained Hero, and it was looking blissful. 41 at halftime.
Yep.
Everything was looking good. Like, I think first set after the kickoff, he went to tackle someone. They threw him. He then threw them back as a bit of a niggle going on in the background. He tore his pec.
Yeah.
So
crazy, eh?
probably up for the season.
Yeah.
That's personally what I would do. Am I depressed? Yes, because he's my favourite Shark player of all time. But we'll move on. Garrick, as we spoke about, 82. Tamale, who's been fucking unreal for me.
So unfortunate.
He's, I think, dislocated his kneecap, so he's probably not going to play for the rest of the season because I have a friend that's done that and it's fucked.
That's so crazy.
Your kneecap is never, ever stable again.
Yeah.
I'm actually worried for him. He might struggle to come back at all.
He had a bright future. Like
Bro.
I mean, he's still potentially.
Let's hope he can
Exactly. I
fucking
mean, but mate,
sort it
he
out.
was second in tackle bust this year behind Teddy.
Crazy.
It's his rookie season.
As a winger for the Canberra
It's
Raiders.
insane.
I
Yeah.
mean, he's winning the spot over Albert Hopewade.
Yeah. Who's
Week in, week out.
no pushover.
He's a very good player.
Exactly.
Um,
Exactly.
Anyways, when Harodi, that's been a stroke of genius without meaning to.
Yep.
74. And then also I brought in Lehigh, which, at the time looked the go. Then he got a head
Jeez,
knock.
You copped all three.
Yeah, the head knock pissed me
didn't
off.
realise.
But it happens. He got 2. I don't know why they gave him 2. He fucking ran once, but, thanks, Supercoach. Couldn't you do a fucking
Yeah.
Sandon Smith from a month ago or whenever he
Yep.
copped the 0 and you helped us out? Anyways, Hopewade got the 2,
Yep.
then Clint Gutherson with the 41.
Yeah.
So, for such a grim week with 4 injuries,
Yep.
3 key ones, 3 major ones, I should say, and the 4th being a head knock, I'll take 1,075.
Yeah.
Like, I would.
Well, you almost got 1,100, like just from that
Crazy.
pure shithousery, honestly.
So, like, shout out to Keon, Garrick, and, Herbie for saving me, essentially.
I got you.
That takes me to 9,000. I've dropped 6,000 spots. What's that bring you up to?
I am 11K.
Yeah, still fucking love you.
I know. Don't you, I'm coming.
Worst
To
week.
the demise, mate. I always will. Is he like, what, 20K or something?
30K. Do we we'll check it?
50K, whatever.
Fuck, too low for us.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Will. Anyways, I thought we'd just move into trades, team lists. And I think, like, we'll start with the team list. We're not going to go through them because fuck that.
Yeah.
It's Origin. People aren't playing.
This is vibes, mate.
It's vibes.
It's a vibe episode.
Vibe it.
Yep.
If you have a look yourself, really.
Yep.
I'm not going to go through
Have a
every
go,
team.
lads. Have a go.
I could do it for you, but I'm not going to.
Yep.
Anyways, trade thoughts. I just want to say one thing quickly. I've received over like 7, 8, 9 messages from all different of the rough Riggians.
Yep.
Giving me absolute hell for last week. Just know, the second I see your team down in the dumps, no, the second I see your team struggling, you're copping a message. Joel, Cody.
He won't forget.
Shout
He
out.
won't forget.
You're the first two, especially you, Joel. You kicked me while I was down. I love you, but you kicked me while I was down. You say, no, didn't you bring in Hopawade? Full knowing I brought in Hopawade. But anyways, let's get into the fixtures for this week.
Bloody bastards, mate.
And we'll just... So Sharks are up against the Drags.
Big first game. You and Reese.
I'm not worried about that. It's more the derby. I just want to beat these dogs, especially we've been playing like shit. Anyways, Sharks Dragons Thursday night. Bit of a shit fest. Both teams are in fucking horrible form. So we move.
But it could open up.
It could.
It could open up for guys like Hines.
The Sharks should fucking win.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
2 back-to-back 30-point losses.
Mm-hmm.
Fitzy should be ripping a rocket right up their sockets. I don't know.
Yeah.
And giving them hell.
Something, yeah.
Because, that was abysmal the way it looked like we didn't even try.
Yeah.
We got rolled over
Yeah.
and respectfully humped.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, the Warriors are too good. Gold Coast versus Manly. Now, there could be some captaincy options there.
Mm-hmm. Big time.
I'm thinking of some.
Yep.
Newcastle Roosters. Now, if you're a Teddy owner
Oh, no.
or anyone in a red chook shirt,
Yep.
take your pick.
Yep.
I mean that in the most respectful way.
100%.
The Cowboys up against the Dolphins.
That'd be good, actually.
I like that for a gunslinger. A bit of a points.
Yeah.
Bit of points run up, and then South's Bulldogs to finish.
I'm liking them, mate. Rabbitohs coming. They're looking better.
They're good and they're not. It's a weird one with them.
Yeah.
It's really hard to gauge with them. What are the trades you're looking at, or what are you thinking?
For me, it's pretty straightforward. I'm going to go either Iro or Toya to Teddy.
Yep.
Definitely bring in Teddy.
Yep.
He's my guy. And I wanted Kiraz, but Brian To'o with the hamstring issue. So Kiraz is actually brought into the New South Wales camp. He's not officially in yet to play.
Yep.
So it's a bit of a touch and go situation there.
What are you looking at in replacing? Are you looking for just a stud, just to replace him, just in case, or a bit of a pod play this week because there's not much going on?
Honestly, for me, just look for the season keepers like Teddy, Kiraz. I need Colin Tungi. I'll probably try to get him next week. My center wingers targets, like I said, Kiraz, Lomax after Origin, and also Holmes. I don't mind Holmes, but Kiraz and Lomax are probably my top 2.
Holmes scares me. I want Lomax. I want Lomax.
Oh, mate, Lomax just runs.
30 fucking
just
calories.
runs. But like I said, after Origin, then I'll bring him in. I mean, you can bring him in probably next week or the week after if you want. Just note down that he'll probably miss a couple of games.
He's a notorious. He'll back up, but he's notorious for it. Remember when he got called in for the Dragons on the Tuesday? Obviously, played the Wednesday.
Yep.
Then played the Friday.
Yep.
And scored 28 points by himself.
Yep.
Against the Tigers, I want to say. It was actually Dave's 30th. Shout out Dave. I remember it vividly.
Yeah.
So he'll back up off a day's rest, which I fucking love. Like, if you're an owner,
mate, he's averaging 25 runs a game.
You're loving that.
Even with like one fucking leg, he'll average 25 runs. It's crazy.
So he's one I'm looking for next week and onwards. But
here's some names you want to look through. Any names you see there you like?
So I'll tell you my trades and hot tips of the week. These are hot. So I've obviously traded out Hero. Sadness.
Yep.
I've got the Hiroti there for a replacement on the bench. But I thought, you know what? I don't just want to be safe. I don't want to be a safe Sally like Will.
Yep.
Like 90% of our listeners.
Well, myself as well, to be honest.
Like pussies.
Yep.
Anyway, and I want to take a risk because there's one person that I like the look of in a shit team. He performed well. I brought in Sione Katoa from the Sharks.
Okay.
Now, I don't think anyone's going to play him or pick him. And fair. Why would you after last week's performance?
Yeah.
He's at 500 odd K. I think he got base of 47. And that's was just all fucking hit-ups getting dominated by a Warriors outfit that truly dominated in the middle third our end, their end. We just couldn't get nothing going.
Mm-hmm.
So I brought him in at 5.59, I think that says.
Yep.
I don't know. He's only played the one game and got scored 40, and I was impressed.
Yep.
Because we got fucking dominated and depleted.
Yep.
Now, the only issue is, if you're going to go this, he's sort of like Toto. Teams don't kick to him because they know he wants to just sprint it back, right? This is the issue. Him and Mulatalo like to swap on the third to, deceive the kickers.
Yep.
They think they're kicking on Mulatalo. They look up and Katoa's there. Mm-hmm. And then they have to make that decision. Do we want to kick to Mulatalo, risk the error because, Mulatalo loves a fucking error?
Yep. Yep.
Or do we kick at Katoa and just cop the 8 post-contact meters? You know? Mm-hmm. So I brought him in as a risk, a massive risk. He scored 47 against the Warriors.
Yep.
And I watched it. It was the most miserable game, one of the best games I've seen the Warriors play. So all credit to him. I'm bringing him in.
Well, to be fair, 47 points, that's in base. That's really good, actually.
No offensive stats, just, tackle breaks.
And in saying that, like before, like a couple of years back in SuperCoach, like he can score. Man, he can score.
Yeah.
Like any given week, he can score. Like
he's got some good put downs in him. Yep. Like you give him an inch, he'll take it.
And honestly, I don't mind Sharks' attacks too. I know last week wasn't the best, but mate, you know the sending wingers will go hard.
Yeah, I think we just ran into a red hot Warriors. Yeah, like truly a red hot.
They are playing well. They are playing well.
Unbelievable.
But like to be fair,
that
second half was the first half was fine, but
But it wasn't that the Sharks were bad. The Warriors just fucking humped us.
Yeah,
they kicked and they killed us. Like it was.
Mate, Metcalf is growing more and more confidence.
Reminding me that we
I know, but
he's fucking Trindle over Metcalf 2 years ago.
Did you? I actually know that.
He was a Sharks junior. And he was our fullback when Kennedy got hurt. So it was up to him or Trindle. And because Trindle was obviously playing the half role more actively and Metcalf was our backup fullback,
To be fair, I don't mind Trindle, but Metcalf he's showing his worth.
He's got the control of the team.
Yep.
That's what
big
it is.
time. Yeah.
And the boys actually listen to him, which is probably the biggest thing.
Yeah.
Anyways, that's my first trade. My second trade, Jake Simpkin.
Yep.
He's coming out. The pod play didn't work, and that's all right. That's what I do. So I'm going another pod. So I'm going 2 pods here.
Vibes.
Chris Randall.
Yep, I know.
I've been a big fan of Chris Randall for a long time.
Yep.
He has a lot of Aaron Clark about him, right? In the sense that
mate, he just tackles.
He goes hard. Yes, he's a bit of a hothead, but what I like seeing this week, he's on the edge.
Yeah.
He's normally an interchange forward. Look, I'm hoping the Titans keep continuing to lose. That'll secure his spot because I think he will truly have a crack.
Yep.
This is a short-term play to upgrade to someone.
Yep.
Now, who that is, I don't know. Cassandra Smith's now coming off the bench for
I know
the Chookies.
That's
$500K.
Yep.
So I want to see how the Roosters play it this week. I just want to see what they do with him before I make the irrational decision to essentially fuck him off. And the third trade, I'll be honest, I've forgotten it. But it was, Karaz for Iro. It was just safe. I wanted the same sort of player, similar player.
Yep.
But with Karaz going out, we're obviously going to have to look at
some other options. Yeah. Well, I mean, we'll see. Hopefully, in a couple of days' time, if he's going to play this week or not.
Yep.
If he's selected, depends on Brian. But we'll see how we go.
The big thing for me is the hooker that I want to go to is sort of risky because he comes off the bench.
Yeah.
Now, if he started and played 60, I'd be over the moon, and that's Jacob Little. He would be the ideal, perfect upgrade from Sanders Smith.
He's great. He's great.
The fact that Cookie starts and the fact that the Dragons only bring him on with like 35 to go, sometimes 25, because he's an offensive spark, it concerns me. So I'm not going to touch him until, look, I don't want to wish injury, but, or,
anything,
Cookies,
of course,
but like, that's the ideal trade because he's at a good price, but you also know what you're going to get from him. It's safety, it's risk, it's a bit of a mixed bag.
Well, I mean, to be fair, like hooker position, you just go anyone you want. Like this, it's a real dead position, so no one really cares. I mean, the top 2 guys you probably want to think of is McInnes and who's Connor Watson.
Because he's playing that lock role. McInnes. He's just 13. So
well, you know what you're going to get, like 50, 60 points every week. That's going to be, with your flex position, that might be your worst points if you have a full gun
That's
team.
True.
You know what I mean?
And the thing was, he had a head knock too.
Yeah.
For that 56, which is...
Mate, he's a machine.
Did you see him get knocked out? Like he was knocked out, but he wasn't. It was very McInnesy.
Yeah.
Hit the ground, died.
Mate, he's got the biggest head.
Bro, he's so ugly, but I love him. I love him.
But yeah, like I said, you can go anyone with Hooker's position, honestly. Like at the moment, I've got Sanders Smith and Riley Smith, and Riley's just been getting me 50 points every week.
Bro,
I'm happy with him.
Bro, he's been good. He's been
Yeah.
in 60s, 59s,
Yep.
65s.
Just tackles. That's it. Just tackles.
It's like
Yeah.
Reed Marnie duplicated himself and left.
Yeah.
Like, I love it.
That's literally what I thought.
But like a
straight away.
lot more safer, whereas Reed would take the 40-20 options, 20-40 options.
And he loves to
sometimes.
chirp. He loves to chirp, that bloke.
I like Reed. I like the
Yeah.
grubs. I like Reed. I like Mulatalo. I
Yeah.
like Hudson Young.
Yeah.
I love all those grubby dogs.
Oh,
I love them.
Yeah.
You need them.
Yeah.
You can't win a premiership with nice guys.
100%.
Any wingers you've thought as an emergency bring-in for Carraz? Because if Toto's hamstring's busted, you know.
I haven't really looked into it deeply this week because, like I said, Lomax, Holmes, and Kiraz are my top priority at the moment.
Yeah. The one I
if-
was thinking of is Katoa from the Dolphins, but I don't want two Dolphins in my side.
Oh, the halfback you're saying?
No, as in like the winger, Jermaine.
Oh, Isako.
Like
Isako.
sorry, Asako.
Yep,
I
yep.
don't want to bring two Dolphins in my side. I don't know
Yeah.
if that's just stupidity
No, I get what you
or
mean.
trying to spread my.
No, I get what you mean. Look,
Spread it out.
He's been a proven gun as SuperCoach before in the past, so I remember if Dolphins score, mate, he's going to score you a try. He's going to get 6 conversions. He's a bit like Garrick, in a sense like that. Probably Garrick has better base, in my opinion, but look, I totally get what you mean. If Dolphins were red hot firing and an attack,
Every week.
then maybe I'll have both of them.
Yep.
But I'm happy with just fine with at the moment.
So the two I'm thinking of, but 2/3 I'm thinking of. I've always had this weird liking for Philip Sami.
Yep.
Look, I'll let you know if I do it, but I've always had this weird liking for Philip Sami. He just does a job. I don't know what it is, and he's always scoring.
Yeah.
I always look up at the scorecard. It's 30-12, but Sami's got 2.
Yeah.
He's one that I would think to downgrade because it would be a downgrade on the price.
Yep.
So I can look elsewhere in the future. But other than that, it's sort of personal preference.
I will say Dane Gago has caught my eye multiple times.
They've announced that he's going to goal kick.
Yeah,
Too.
that's the biggest reason, and he's looking so much better.
I mean, look, as soon as they move Kula from the centre to the fullback, and he saw Ben Travojevic, he just started licking his lips.
He went at it,
He licked his lips and just took the piss out of Ben Travojevic.
Yep.
Now, is that Travojevic's fault? No. He's an edge-back rower, and not a great one at that. But, hey, Dane Gagai saw the opportunity.
Man, he's so
and
strong.
Won them the game.
Yeah.
In my opinion, he won them the game.
Yeah, he's so strong.
Because they had to bring an extra player across to help.
Yeah.
So
It's crazy how Knights have just been so shit this year, but they have so many relevant
players.
SuperCoach relevant players Gagai, Mazu, Lucas, Sharp.
Yep.
Even Kaipi's poor if you want as well.
Even
he's not too
Ponga.
bad.
Everyone started with Ponga and we were all like, fuck, avert,
Yep.
trade, get rid of this man.
Yep.
He's useless. But yeah, that's all for me when it comes to trades and thoughts. But those are my 3 confirmed trades as of today.
Yep. Nice.
With the news of Kiraz,
Yep.
we'll just wait and see before I make
Just play by the
a
ear.
rational move. I'll post something on the socials, so keep up to date, I guess. Have a look.
What about Marky Mark? Do you like him?
Mark, yes and no. I don't because of how much firepower they have on the edge.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if Billy Smith scores 95 this week, just randomly, right? The Billy Smith game, he does it every year.
Yep.
Whereas Mark, he gets you 100, but then also he hits you at 30, and I'm just like, shit.
Yeah.
But he's more consistent than not, but I think his price I want more from that price.
I know what you mean. Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Just a bit more better base, and also just he's very reliant.
100%.
But insane, he is a freak, but he does make a lot of mistakes.
Well, that's the thing. He's a rugby player, so he takes the risk, but sometimes it doesn't pay off for the poor bastard.
Yeah.
Like when he caught that bomb and went on the outside when the wingers were there, and he just got dragged out, you could just see Robbo go, just take your lickings.
Yeah,
This
exactly.
is rugby league. You can't just give the ball away.
Yeah.
You have to complete your sets.
Yeah.
It's not like rugby.
Yeah.
But yeah, no one else really catches my eye.
No,
I don't like
I mean-
Milky. Everyone's looking at Milky now. Cooler, no point because Turbo's back.
I think personally for me, if you're not getting Kiraz this week, I'd say Gagai, Mazu, and maybe Bo Firma, but he's also the Queensland camp as well. He's in that.
How he gets dropped, I don't understand. He was one of their better players.
But insane that he's a great SuperCoach option. He'll get you 60 points. He's a bit like Lucas, but Lucas just gets you an extra 5-10 points every week.
Another question: who's better, Preston or Lucas? There was a discussion between a certain couple that supports the Knights and the Bulldogs. Do you know this couple?
That's
As of right now, take
okay.
away SuperCoach or not, however you say it, who's better today? Because it was getting a bit fiery in the White House.
the way that Preston looked right before the injury. I'd say Preston.
But injury, like you got to add the
injuries.
availability.
I'd probably go Lucas at the moment. I'd probably go Lucas.
There you go, Josh. You've got one up on Megan.
Yeah, I'd probably go Lucas. But the way that Preston was looking right before the injury, Preston probably. But at the moment, Lucas just overall.
Now we'll talk some halfbacks and 5'8".
Yeah.
Lockie Galvin, would you pull the move now that you've seen what you've seen, or would you wait another week?
I've thought about it because I've got Dylan Brown at the moment, so I'm looking to get rid of Dylan Brown, but. My situation's different because I want to try bringing Pappenhausen, Teddy, Kiraz, Kolomatangi. So I'm thinking of going Dylan Brown to King Tongia.
Bit of a cheat.
Save some money, and then look to get the big guns. Yep. But in saying that, I don't mind Galvin. I've had a look at Galvin a couple of times.
I want to see what he does this week.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? I want to see how he starts.
That's, the way I play, like, if players come back from an injury or if players move to a new club, I always want to give them 1-2 weeks to see how they go.
Yeah.
Preferably 2 weeks, maybe 3.
Yep.
Just reassess a little bit and just make sure, let's do it.
Yep. Should we go through the traded ins and outs for the from the masses?
I actually forgot how you do it now.
I'll let you navigate because my navigator Will dogged it. I don't know what he's doing.
It's probably with some bird.
Dogging probably with some ladies. Yeah. You know what Will's like. But Marco will figure that out.
Yep.
Because I have no fucking idea.
Hopefully in due time.
No, it's fine.
Here we go. Yep.
Easy. We're here. And then he normally goes top 2%. I believe that's how he operates it. Sorry, we're working on the go here.
Here we go. Most trades.
I think he goes from
top 1%.
Top 1%.
There you go.
We'll go trade it out. We'll go trade it out to start with. We'll see what the masses are trading out.
Let me just fix this up again.
Yep. All good.
Top 1%. All right, here we go. Yep.
Okay, number 1 on the list, Iro.
Yep.
I don't think many people have got onto the SuperCoach app yet.
Yep.
By the numbers wise. But he's number 1.
Yeah.
And fair enough.
Well, let's put it this way. The first 3, they're all done. Iro, Tamale, Hopewadi, get rid of them, move on.
See, Hopewadi,
you reckon?
I might be keeping him, mate.
You reckon? Okay.
I want to see, you want to hear my play?
Yep.
If Turbo has a good week and doesn't have a cork issue or a bruise or a bone marrow issue or whatever the fuck happens to him, I would love him as another pod option.
Yeah.
Because he's still at $500K.
Oh.
So at number 1, we got Iro. He's out. Season-ending injury or one round before the final. So take him out. Look for a big option.
100%.
Tamale. Dislocated kneecap. They're saying, no,
Gone.
the Canberra hasn't really released it. I've had a friend that's had that. It impacts you for life. So probably out for the season and they'll reassess next season. Lehigh Operator, their head knock. It's scared people. Rightfully so. They want to use their money. They've got trades. Take your options up. Now the next one. Nathan Cleary.
Like we said before, I think Cleary, if you've got like heaps of trades, I can see the merit in it.
Yep.
Go for a pod, go for someone that's going to cover you for the next couple of weeks.
Yep.
I mean, like I said, if you have the trades, do so. I don't mind it, but if you're sort of like me, who's got like, amount of trades left, I wouldn't take the risk. Because you are going to waste 2 trades. You're going to get rid of Cleary, and then you're going to have to bring him back in because he is the best halfback in the game. Like, I know he's averaging 70, but before in the past, he's averaged more than 90. Well,
this is push time too. There's still coming out there, I think, 2 points at the 8.
Yeah, and Cleary, mate, he clutches.
He's backing up too.
He's clutches.
There's no way he's not backing up. They've won 4 premierships. He's going to want to have a dig at the 5th.
Mate, he's been the best player in the past half a decade.
Yeah.
Literally.
And
so
I don't like the move, but I feel like people are pod playing DCEs or Lockie Galvins.
Well, like I said, if you have heaps of trades, I don't mind it. Definitely, I really don't mind because he might miss a couple of games in the next few weeks.
Yep.
Take the risk. But in saying that, if you don't, I'd hold the trades for elsewhere.
All right, next one, Robert Toya. I think this is just a basic. He's in Origin camp. He's going to play all 3 games, so he's probably going to miss some games for the Roosters.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Mate, he's done well. He's made us, 400K?
Yep.
Can't go wrong.
Yeah, take your pick on what you want to do with him because he's worth 600K, so you can get someone very decent for that.
Yeah.
Next player, Cameron Munster at number 6. I think it's similar to Cleary. People want points now.
Yep.
I don't actually know if he'll back up every single game, being Melbourne top 3 at the moment, I think. On the ladder, so I don't know if... With the groin issue that he's always had, they won't want to overdo him. I get it. I get this one, but I feel like you'll want him back.
5/8 is a bit more tricky than halfback, in my opinion. I feel like in halfback there's a lot more options you can go with. Jerome, Hughes, Hines, DCE, Katoa from the Dolphins as well. He's been playing well. Awesome. Mate, he's awesome. Whereas 5/8, you've only really got Munster. I mean, you can take a risk on Jaden Campbell, but Titans attack don't know if you
I've
want to
had a
trust
few
it.
people going.
Yeah, I mean, I've had him before. I had him when
last
he got
season?
injured. Yeah,
Unreal.
yeah. Oh, I had him this season as well, but he got injured. Like he was averaging well until last week.
Yep.
But off the top of my head, you got Campbell. I mean, Dylan Brown's doing nothing. Galvin, time will tell how he goes.
Tricky, not good enough in my opinion.
It's just a real dead position. It's a very similar to hooker position.
Weirdly,
there's not much.
Nickorima's been probably the most consistent.
He's great.
Weirdly.
He's great. Yeah.
He's scoring tries. He's setting up blokes.
Oh, actually, to be fair, if you don't have Metcalf, I wouldn't mind Munster than Metcalf if you want to take the risk.
If you missed the boat on Metcalf, would you grab him now?
Yeah, it's tough.
Would you?
Yeah.
Like, what would you do?
Yeah, like for me, I'm just going to hold Munster.
Because I want to go bigger, lower. I want to go the outside backs, the back rowers.
Oh, 100%, yeah. That's exactly right. Well, that's part of the reason why I want to get rid of Dylan Brown for King Tonga, so I can upgrade to get Colin Matangi, Teddy, Babsett, and all that stuff.
Now, the next one, Zach Hosking. I get it. He's on the buy.
Yeah.
He's cheap. He's 527, so you can just flip him out for someone else. Would I do it? I'm not personally, because I think he's going to be a mainstay in this team. Yeah, I'm okay with keeping Hosking.
Yeah, I think it's more so. Yeah, I think it's more so you got to look at your team, like the situation you're in now. I feel like if you've got like already 3-4 gun second rowers, I'd probably hold. Personally,
agreed. Just for numbers,
I feel like he's a great 4th or 5th second rower.
Yep.
Just as backup, if you need him.
Yep.
The thing is, who can you trade him to for that price? If you have money, then sure you can upgrade him. But there's not many people around that price. You can look at the 400 to 500k off the top of my head. Yeah,
the one that interests me is Thomas Can. If he can get another starting gig, I don't know what Newcastle are going to do with Kai Pearce-Ball. Will they give him the respect and let him finish out the year with them now that he's signed with the Tigers?
Yeah.
Or will they say, what? Respectfully, fuck you. You're heading off to the Tigers.
Mm-hmm.
We've got Kent coming in next year.
Yep.
Let's give Kent his role.
Yep. Yep.
So I want to watch that space because I love what Kent was doing when he was starting.
Oh, he's a workhorse.
Anyway, the next one, Sandon Smith. I completely understand this. If you haven't seen the team list this week, Sandon Smith has been shoved to the bench.
Yep.
At 14.
Because Sam Walker's
back.
And
I actually weirdly don't know how they're going to use him.
Yeah.
I think he's going to play 9.
Yeah, I think so as well.
Watson will back up.
Yeah. Well, this week he's not playing.
Sorry. Yeah. It's a weird one. What do you...
Because Docker plays this hooker, right?
Yeah.
Because Watson's out.
Camp.
Yep. Well, he's playing away. But I'm going to hold Sandon for one more week.
Yeah, same.
Just because I need them numbers. Well, I don't really need numbers, but it's just more so I want to see what happens.
Because he is normally very good off the bench. When he was coming off the bench, he was outstanding.
Yeah. So
you never know. They might just take the sting out the game and get him in for 60.
Exactly, yeah.
Who knows?
But I mean, hooker position to me, I just...
Dead.
I don't really care.
Rest
but
in peace.
Look, I'll give him 1-2 more weeks, see how he goes.
Yep.
If he's going to leak a lot of cash, then I'm going to trade him out for maybe like a McInnes or Watson or honestly just anyone. Honestly, I like Wade Egan.
Yep.
Big fan of Wade Egan. Honestly, he's been good.
If you can get back healthy, but he's just fucking poor bastard's always got something.
Yep.
Something going on.
I do like Coruscant as well, but we'll see. It's a tricky position.
Now the next one, Tino Fa'asuamaleaui Malawi. Origin. Fucking, he loves it. He backs up all the time.
Yeah.
But, I don't know, man.
Well, I think it's similar to Munster and Cleary. If you got the trades, do so. But after Origin, you want him back.
He might be the one I flip, to be honest, because, me, I don't do regular trades. I like to risk it up a bit.
Mm-hmm.
He might be the one I flip to downgrade to bring in Pappies and those bigger dogs. Yeah. So that's how I'm... Because I've got a fuckload of back rowers.
Yeah.
I've got 6 available. Most weeks.
Yeah.
So that's my thoughts on that one. But I understand the merit in holding him.
It's just, because he's also got the dual position, which is very handy as well.
I wish he never left Melbourne.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Yeah. I know he wants to be the captain and build a culture.
Yeah.
But if no one wants to build the culture with you,
exactly.
Fuck me, it's hard. Playing out on the Gold Coast must be tough. But anyways.
100%. I think just being a supporter is tough.
Oh, bro. I feel for him every week. But then again, my team sucks. Number 10, Isaiah Iongi.
Yeah,
I dare say this is just an upgrade. Yeah, and he's on the buy.
I mean, he's on well. How much has he made? He's made 330k.
Yeah, fuck. No one saw that.
Yeah,
but he's getting better and better every week.
I love it, Yongi. I'm so happy with him.
Panthers juniors, bro. They've got some of the greatest fucking juniors. That could have been, like even Katoa for the Dolphins. He was a Penrith. He was the guy that was next to play. He was meant to play next to Cleary.
That's crazy.
And like obviously because they had so many limits and restrictions.
Yeah.
Now we'll go trade it in and we'll try and skim through this because this is personal preference, really.
Mm-hmm.
Number 1, we're speaking about Jacob Kiros.
Mm-hmm.
Now, he got sent into Blues camp. If Toto pulls up well, I think we should know by about tomorrow-ish.
Yeah.
When are the Dogs playing? They're later in the round.
Yeah, they're playing Sunday.
Yeah, so that's a good thing.
Last game.
That's a good thing for us.
Yep.
And Carras holders.
Yep.
We'll know by mid-Friday to Saturday, I dare say.
Yep.
So be on your phone by Saturday and...
I'm pretty sure they're playing a game tomorrow, like a little warm-up game tomorrow. I think. I saw something on NRL Physio.
Because you sort of don't want to miss it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because if he plays
Yep.
right centre, he averages 70 there.
Yep.
70 in the right
Yep.
centre position.
Yep.
More attacking stats, more try assist chances.
Well, he's actually averaged less in centre position, but in saying that, mate, he's a season keeper.
Fuck, he's so good.
He's like easily probably like number one centre winger you want.
100%. So just keep your eye on your app.
Yeah.
And look at your options heading into the weekend because obviously players get locked out.
Mm-hmm.
You don't want to miss it.
Yep.
Jermaine Osako, number 2. Do you think this is he scored 130? Fuck. Let's get him in. Or do you think the people are thinking the Dolphins are going to go on this little hot streak, so to speak?
I really do like Dolphins. I'm a big fan of Dolphins.
Same.
But in saying that, it is sort of chasing the points. But if you are looking for a quick cash grab, what's his break even actually? I want to see what's his.
It'd be pretty low.
Yeah.
Oh, did he do well the week? Yeah.
Okay, so he's -6. So he's projected to get 90 plus K. I mean, look, if he scores another 100, he's going to make you like 150K in the next 2 weeks.
Yeah.
So I can see the merit in that.
But would you not just want to finish with him for the season then?
Yeah,
If you
I
bring him
understand.
in
Yeah,
now,
yeah, I understand.
like
Yeah,
goal kicking.
It's more so like at this point of the year from here on onwards.
Yep.
It's more so your team situation, how many trades you
True.
got. I think that comes down to it. I don't mind the play.
Yep.
I don't mind him as a bit of a pod.
Yep.
Because I know before in the past he's been a season keeper.
Yep.
But there are so many other good centre wingers. It's totally up to the
It's personal preference, really.
Yeah.
The big thing is Avarilla is actually passing him the ball.
Yep.
Bro, I
He
feel
is
like the
actually.
first 10 weeks, Avarilla just had glue in his hands.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
he should have 10 plus
like-
tries already.
A bit like Bradman Burst.
Yeah, well, fuck. Where's he been? Sleeping.
Yep.
Teddy, number 3. You want the most consistent fullback when it comes to stats, meters, runs, like, he just does it all.
Mm-hmm.
If his cheeks are out, he's
Yeah.
in for a good night.
Oh, gotcha.
There's not much to say there.
Oh, gotcha.
Get him. Sort of get him. He's
Yeah.
one of those get him players.
Yeah.
Now,
100%.
Nathan Lawson at the number 4. People are downgrading as enough. I'm assuming this will be enough play.
Yeah, I mean, they're hoping that he's going to keep getting name ahead of, is it Sloan?
Sloan's back in because Holmes is out.
Ah, right,
Once
right.
Holmes comes back in,
But he did play Lawson over Sloan, didn't he?
if Lawson has another shitter, because if the Sharks
Yeah.
dominate him, right,
Yeah,
do you think Flano's going to give him a third week? Because he got dominated last week.
probably not.
Let's not
Yeah.
beat around the bush.
I think it's more so people are just hoping that he gets named and he makes some money.
100%.
So I've thought about getting Nathan Lawson, but in saying that, I wouldn't because I already got Fletcher Hunt. So
Yeah.
he's a bit of a deadbeat at the moment. So I'm just going to leave
And
it.
the last thing on the Lawson point is, if Tuipulotu's hamstring comes good next week,
Mm.
he's gone.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
already
He's
over
out.
both
He's
of
out,
them.
yeah.
So he's gone.
Yeah,
Unless
he's
he
out.
plays centre, which I don't imagine he would.
Yeah. So it's a
Um,
bit of a waste of trade.
I don't know.
If,
I'm not
if
doing
it does
it.
happen,
I'm not doing it.
Yeah.
Just in general, I don't
I'm
see
not doing it
the
as well.
point
So,
of it.
yeah.
Now, Marwane Hiroti. I put him in 2 weeks ago just as make me a bit of cash, bud, please.
Yeah.
And the Sharks' backline has just been fucking depleted with injury.
Yep.
And he's just averaged 60 to 70
Well,
both weeks.
you know that he's gonna play the whole season now.
And he
'cause
hasn't
of
scored a
Ero.
try. Yeah, well,
Yeah.
that's the other thing.
Yeah.
He's guaranteed a spot. He's
Yeah.
guaranteed. With Mulatala getting a head high every second week, he's either playing wing or centre. So
Yeah.
if you want to make a quick little grab, I think he could do it. Because he hasn't scored yet
Yeah.
since he's come back.
His base is great.
His base is great.
And if the Sharks get going, mate, he can get you like 80 points every week.
And they kick to
Yeah.
him because, it's Hiroti.
Yeah.
They don't have much footage on him.
Yeah.
They'll just take what they get for the first month.
Mhm.
So I like it.
Yeah.
Scotty Drinkwater, I'm guessing this is an upgrade.
Yeah.
And I fucking completely understand it.
Yep.
Now, I just want to point out, one of the listeners, Cameron, he pointed out the Cowboys have a soft draw. Now, I just want to talk about the soft draw because Will loves talking about soft draws.
Yeah, he does.
Hard draws.
He does, yeah. Let's have a look.
I don't believe in soft draws and hard draws.
You believe in vibes, mate. You're a vibe
No,
man.
I believe in this year's been so fucking
It has been actually up and down.
like crazy.
You can't predict. Yeah.
let's go through his next 5 for an example. Dolphins, 10 weeks ago, easy beat.
Yep.
Now,
Yep.
tough,
Mhm.
hard to beat. Roosters,
Tough team.
tough team to beat.
Yep.
Gold Coast, probably your only easy one.
Yep.
But this is my point. It depends what Cowboys turn up.
Yeah.
Because knowing the Cowboys, they'll play like shit against Gold Coast.
Yep.
Then follow up against Melbourne and have an absolutely brilliant performance.
Yep.
As a team.
But to be fair, they do that in the same game as well. They'll start off like amazing, and then they just do dog shit.
Shout out to Mickey. I don't know how he does it as a fan because when they're on, fucking beautiful team to watch play football.
Oh, for sure.
But when they're off, you'd want to rip your hair out.
I've actually watched them more times than I should have, and they're just they've been weird.
It's
they've been very weird. Yeah.
Then let's finish it off. Bulldogs round 19. Good luck.
Also Melbourne before that as well.
Melbourne, Bulldogs, Dolphins again.
Yep.
Good luck.
Yep.
Like, not an easy beat. St. George. Now, in my opinion, both similar teams. Depends what St. George turn up. Depends what Cowboys turn up.
Yep.
Look, Cowboys should pump them because St. George are in a mini rebuild. Sharks, they've been playing like shit recently.
But depends.
Who knows what they're going to look like by round 22.
Exactly.
Now, Eels, usually I'd say fucking piss easy. But the Eels are late. Fuck, man.
Yep.
They're getting better.
They're defending the hearts out.
And better. I think they're the second best defensive team.
Like, regardless of what happened in the past, like the last 10, 15 minutes against Dogs, before that, mate, they were just defending. Like, they
barely had any of the ball.
Riles is changing the culture.
Mate,
he's changing the culture.
People were off him, including my co-host to my left.
Yep.
At the start of the season, I literally wrote, give him a chance. I can see what he's trying to do. He's trying to play small ball.
Yep.
Jack Williams at the prop. I love that. Love the line speed. Love the foot speed.
Yep.
Then to finish off, Newcastle. Okay, that's probably the only one I'll say you can fucking do what you want, Scotty. Take the piss out of them. Do what you want.
Yep.
Tigers. Depends what Tigers turns up.
Yep.
Broncos.
Yeah.
Again, depends what Broncos turns up.
Because last week, wow, they completely changed. I know. I understand it was against Titans, who are not playing the best.
You got a big news in front of you.
They were just killing it from the start.
100%.
That was so impressive.
So look, I understand that they have a softer draw, but I don't believe in that shit. So
yeah, I mean, people are looking into that stuff. I'd say if you're really eyeing on the soft draw, I'll probably look from round 21 onwards. Agreed. Because you're Dragons, Sharks, Power, Newcastle, Boys, Tigers, and Broncos.
It's coin flips. It's just coin flips.
Yeah.
That's when I'd look for him.
Whereas before that, obviously you're going to verse some pretty hard teams.
You're versus some gritty teams. Yeah. Gritty is the word I look for. Yeah. Dolphins will grit with you. Roosters will grit with you. Melbourne obviously will. And Dogs will just dominate you. Yeah. That's their gameplay. That's how they play with everyone.
I just think...
I like it though. I like the pick.
I just think like I wouldn't look at soft draws when it comes to season keepers.
100%.
I think for me, the fullbacks you want like are Teddy, Drinkwater, and Papa Nelson. Yeah. I just think you can't tell me elsewhere. You can probably find some pods, definitely, don't get me wrong, like Turbo, maybe Reece Walsh if he gets going.
I'll find you some pods.
You know?
In the fridge.
But yeah, I think Teddy, Drinkwater, and Papa Nelson are you guys.
Yeah, 100%. Agreed. And I like the move. It's a risky move. Yeah. Jaden Campbell. Jados Campbellos.
At 5'8", I don't mind it. Not a fullback. At 5'8", I don't mind it. He's got a pretty high break even, I'm pretty sure.
I don't want too many Titans players. I've made my bed with Randall.
Yep.
So I'm going to see.
I understand.
Look at that break even, but
yeah. So look.
Would you wait till next week?
Yeah, I mean,
99 break even for the people listening.
Yeah. If it was me, I'd probably wait.
Manly.
Probably wait. Yeah, it depends which Manly rocks up as well.
Exactly right.
Yeah, so I'd wait another week on Campbell, but if you need the numbers, I don't mind the pod. I don't mind the move because I mean, other than the last week, he scored 27 points. Before that, mate, I think he was averaging like 75 points before that. Yeah, he's good. So like, he's great. Like
he's good for it.
His base isn't as good, but I mean, he's always around. And I don't think he's playing fullback this week.
No,
Brimson's back. Isn't he?
Back.
Yeah, so he's playing 5'8".
So more touches on the ball, more involvement.
So 46, 117, 63, 52, 83, 86, 59, 93. So before that 27.
He's around at 65.
Man, nothing less than 45 points.
Yep.
So it's solid. It's a solid option.
It's not bad.
Yeah. So I don't want to move.
No, I like it.
Yeah.
The next one, Herbie Farmworth. People are late to the party. Welcome.
Mate, yep, I know.
Welcome.
Mate, he's the best.
Join.
I love him.
Now, Daily Cherry Evans number 9. This is obviously a pod play.
Yep.
And I'm guessing this is for the Cleary move.
Yep.
Being Cleary number 3 in the traded outs. Mm-hmm. I hate it, but that's just my personal opinion.
I get it. I'll look up. To be honest, I hate Cherry Evans.
No, I
hate his guts. But insane.
I hate him, but I hate the move.
Yeah, I know. But I hate him as well.
Why is that? Shut up.
He's a grub. But in saying that, I don't mind the pod move because actually before in the past, when he wasn't picked for Origin, he was the pod play.
Yep.
But I would much prefer Jerome Hughes.
Yep. If you got the money, 100%.
Storms are playing this week, aren't they? No.
Yep.
Are they playing?
Nope. Bye.
No.
I just realised bye.
Okay, yeah, gotcha. Yeah, thankfully. I would say like Jerome over Cherry Evans. But for this week, if you got trades, I don't mind it.
If you've got trades.
Yep.
I don't know. If you're going a halfback now, you want to keep him.
I think I would prefer Katoa maybe.
100%.
From Dolphins. He's
what
been looking
Manly's
great.
going to turn up?
Yeah.
Like what Manly? They're truly probably the most inconsistent I've ever seen.
And I know he's pretty low though. Like I see the merit in that, but he's gonna have to go crazy.
Like I think people are going off his form after he had that one game, one Origin.
Yeah. Where
he absolutely killed it.
Yeah.
Can he back it up against the Gold Coast Titans? He could, but it depends what Manly comes.
He's a great player. Don't get me wrong. He's been one of the best for so long. But like I said, if you have the trades, okay, I can see the merit in it. But in saying that, I think Cleary, Hines, Hughes, just stick with them.
Yep, agreed.
You know,
and to finish off, Ola Kwatu. Yep, we've spoken about him.
He's fine.
He's fucking good.
He's finding his form now.
Yep, do it. So he's probably the one Manly player that I'd trust. If that makes sense. He's more involved now. There's a lot going. We'll wrap this up, but we'll get into our captains. Mm-hmm. We'll go back to the homepage or whatever it is to see the who's playing who, and have a look at what you're thinking, what your thoughts are.
I already know who's my number one. I can tell you straight away. Have a guess.
Teddy.
Yep.
See, is that safe? That feels safe.
Against Knights?
I know.
You know?
So we got Sharks versus St. George. Now, this has Mitchell Bryan territory written all over it.
Has it?
Gold Coast versus Manly.
Yep.
Newcastle versus Roosters. Dolphins versus North Queensland Cowboys.
Mate, I can't
and Rabbits versus Bulldogs.
There are some captains there, mate, and some vice captains.
What am I looking at here?
So off the bat, the first game.
What are you looking at? Give me a three.
So let's go vice captains and captains.
Okay.
So vice captain, I would say Hines is number one. Against St. George, I can see him going off. I can definitely see it. I don't care about last week.
You want my vice captain?
Sorry?
You want my vice?
Yeah.
Katoa. Sione Katoa.
Yeah, I mean, he can score. Yeah.
Up against Lawson.
Oh, true.
He can finish. I know they're both midgets.
Yep.
But Katoa is one of the best finishers I've ever seen.
He's got a lot more experience as well.
And he's just a great finisher.
Yep.
I think we go to Katoa's side this week.
Yep.
For that, no offense, but no Holmes.
Yep.
Lawson, Sloan.
True, no Holmes as well. Yep.
So I'm thinking Katoa.
Yep. I like it. Yep. What else is there? I think Garrick against Manly or Ola Kawatu against Manly.
Against Gold Coast, yep.
Oh, sorry.
No, I'm with
Gold
you.
Coast, yep.
I'm with you.
Yeah, so. And look, Roosters against Knights, that could be just a field day for Roosters.
So you're set on Teddy?
Yep.
Okay,
yeah,
so
big
you're
time.
set.
But in saying that, I could go VC Teddy. If I had Koloamatangi, I'll go VC Teddy, C on Koloamatangi.
Against the Dogs.
Yep. I don't mind it. Don't mind it.
All right, you're gonna love these for my risky captain of the week.
Yep.
Now, I'd normally go with Thursday just to fucking throw a spanner in the works, but Sharks have scared me. They're my team.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a bit worried about this game, so I'm going to steer clear of the Sharkies. So I'm probably going to VC Katoa.
Okay.
Because I think he might score some points.
Yep.
Some serious tries and whatnot.
Yep.
Now, Teddy's a safe one for this week, I think.
Mm-hmm.
If you're looking at the games, you're thinking, fuck, Teddy against Newey. You're fucking kidding me, aren't you?
Well, you think about it, like he's going to get you like 50, 60 points on base.
Yep.
And then if he scores a try.
And McDonald Jones has been a fucking... A jumping castle for the visitors. They just have a ball out there.
Yep.
Newcastle look like a shit side at their own home stadium. Now, Herbie Farnworth catches my eye against the Cowboys.
Yep.
I don't know why.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
I think he catches everyone's eye every week.
But like you, Keon Koloamatangi could be a fucking huge pick.
Mate, he's been on fire.
Bulldogs aren't losing much, if anyone. Burton and maybe Carraz are in the camp for training purposes or whatever.
Yep.
Keon's going to have a crack.
Oh, yeah. Especially not being named again.
Again.
Yep.
If New South Wales go 2-0 up, Keon might just get a sympathy jersey along with a few debutants to blood him. So he's what I'm really looking at. For me, it's narrowed down to Keon Koloamatangi and my boy for the Dolphins.
Yep.
Herbs.
Yep.
So they're my two.
Okay.
Because I think the Cowboys might shit the bed this week.
Yep.
I just have a weird feeling.
Yep.
I don't know. Dolphins might outwork them. And
so they're your two captains?
They're my two choices.
What about your vice captain?
Katoa for the Sharkies.
Yep, gotcha, yep.
Because I don't ever flip and do the fucking pod and fucking fucking sit someone out. And
I think for the viewers, if they're looking for like multiple choices, I'd go Hines Garrick, vice captain.
Yep.
Maybe Teddy as well, if you got Koloamatangi. or maybe Drinkwater if you want to captain with Drinkwater.
Yep.
But there's so many options. For captain, Keon is up there, Drinkwater, Farnworth, Teddy. There's so many. I mean, look, honestly, like...
Fuck, if I had Brimson, I'd like Brimson against Manly.
And you know what?
Turbo against Gold Coast.
A bit of a pot play, honestly. I know they've been shit at their home ground, but Sharp at fullback.
I know, he's so good at fullback.
He killed it
But
at fullback.
Gagai,
Gagai as well. There's a lot of options. I think for me, what I'm going to do is I'm going to be Hines or Garrick for vice captain, and then captain Teddy.
Yep.
That's my play. But there's so many options. I think captains, like I said, I'd top three. I'd go Keon, Drinkwater, and Teddy, not in any order. They're my top three. Vice captains, I go Hines and Garrick. That's my personal preference.
I could be real, just fucking risky and go Katara or Hines, couldn't I?
Yeah. I just watch straight C. No, but this is the week where you can go VC and you can play your... Because there's so many players not playing. It's the best 13 that gets in.
I'm aware.
So,
there's no risk in that.
No, but I know, but like if you go VC, if it does shit, then it's okay. You got another chance.
How's this sound, deal?
Yeah.
Katara.
Okay.
2 tries.
Yeah, no, he can score 2.
186 metres. 6 tackle bus.
It's definitely possible.
2 line breaks.
It's definitely possible. Yeah. I could.
A kiss on the lips.
Yeah, a kiss on the lips. Yeah. Maybe.
That has Carraz vibes about it. I'll keep you posted, Rough Rigs.
Yeah, okay.
I think I've just found a third person in the hat.
Okay.
I might just send it.
Yep.
Send it.
I don't mind it. I don't mind the move.
You hate it. I like that. I like that you hate it.
I'd prefer VC on him.
Yeah, safety.
just so you know, you have another captain.
Anyways,
choice.
we'll go through the rankings for our league. Okay. The total points league.
Mate, I'm on the up, mate.
And
I'm coming up.
And then we'll wrap it up.
I'm coming up.
How do you think about that? Because
where are we? I got too many leagues.
Sorry if we waffled. I don't think we did. I think we got through it pretty smoothly. Our head technician.
Here we go.
I want to see how far I would have dropped after last week.
I think I was like 30 something. Now I'm 24. I'm on the up, mate.
I don't like that. I don't like seeing you creep. We still got the unaided Cowboys up the top. Still love the name.
Well
One
done.
of the greatest names I've ever heard in SuperCoach. If you get it, you get it.
Yep.
If not, look up
Well done.
Breakback Mountain.
Yep.
That's my advice.
I don't watch movies.
You know? Nah. Just some gay Cowboys.
No, I just watch wrestling.
Yep. Anyways, where are you sitting?
Me, 24, so let's just keep scrolling down.
You're going to have to scroll a fair bit for me. I've dropped from 10th.
Oh, 19.
Really.
Okay.
I dropped from 10th to 19th.
Okay, so I'm actually, I'm there. I can see
Will?
you.
Hold on.
I think you just keep
Hold
going.
on.
No, just keep going. Just keep going.
Nice.
There
is.
Hey,
Will.
Oh.
What's going on, dude?
That's all right. What? Almost 15k. Yeah.
Yeah, fucking halfway.
Yeah, the guy's been playing like 20 years and he's only 15k.
Fucking best player I've ever played with in this fucking 33rd bastard. Will's trades for this week. We'll just quickly get into that before we wrap up. He's trading out Cleary. He's one of the Cleary trade outers.
Yep.
For DCE. Don't like it. Sorry, Will. But that's just me. I'm pretty shit at this.
I can see the merit in it.
And what was the other one?
I think he won Kiraz for... Who's he training out for? Is it...
Euro? No, he wasn't an Euro.
No, Toya maybe?
Toya. Yeah, Toya was.
I think it was
Toya
Toya.
for Kiros.
Yeah.
So there's Will's trades. Make of that what you will. What you will.
No, actually, no. He traded out Tamale for Kiraz.
Tamale for Kiros and Cherry and Cleary.
Look, Tamale to Kiraz is a cracking trade if Kiraz is playing.
Yeah, I agree. But there's our trades. There's our wrap up. Give us a like, follow, subscribe, whatever the fucking notification things are. Yeah.
Yep. That sounds good.
Now, to win the jersey, I don't care if you're first, 30th, 50th. If you win this year, you need to be following us across all socials. Any jersey of your choice within reason. Don't give us a fucking game-worn Paul Gallen 2016 fucking grand final edition.
What about a Chelsea FC jersey?
No, they can get fucked.
No, okay.
They suck too.
Yep.
Anyways, they spend too much money, sort of like me. But anyways, if you want to be in it to win it. 83 of us. That's it. We've locked it out. Follow us. Get around
All the best. I'm coming. I'm charging.
Unaided Cowboys. I really hope you go for the Cowboys because that would be hilarious.
Mickey.
Let's have a look at his bunnies, maybe. Got the bunnies crest.
Yeah.
Shout out to Malmy Finger, our favourite listener of the show. Should we just investigate his team?
Yeah, I'm actually a quick
little
look.
investigation.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
A little Hubner.
Tarpanay, yep.
Tarpanay, Luke Garner.
Yep. Oh, Luke Garner.
Bit of a Hines Cleary in action.
Mate,
We're
Luke
just
Garner.
looking at unaided.
Yep. I can't get down.
Yep, MacBooks.
Yep. Don't get it.
Bit of a Fainu action.
Oh, mate, he got hot white in Eero, so he's into some trades this week. Oh,
Yeah, but a bit of Fainu on it.
Yeah.
I don't hate that.
Yeah.
He's coming in next week, isn't he?
Wow, he's got a lot of... Mate, he was stacked all around. Wow.
He's got money.
Wow.
And he's coming first for a reason.
Oh, wow. He's got all the fullbacks.
Yeah, mate. Unaided's coming first for a reason. Anyways, we're going to wrap it up there.
Yep.
Give us a like. Follow.
Subscribe,
give us a watch.
Everything.
Tell your mum, auntie, uncle, cousin, dog.
My cousin back in Serbia.
Albania, not mates.
Yep.
We found that out this morning.
Yep.
But anyways, thank you, Marco, for coming
all good.
on. And,
Anytime.
I hope you have a shit week.
Thanks, you too.
Goodbye.